Hey, today I'm going to show you step by step how to draw this alligator. It should be awesome. Maybe it's a crocodile. I don't know the difference. Hey, let me know in the comments how you know the difference. Nonetheless, my name's Kurt. I'm a dad who draws. Come on, let's get to work.
When I think of his head, of course, I start with a simple idea of drawing a shape like this, right? If I was looking down on the top of that. So let's go ahead and draw that. Just draw that shape into a 3D form. So let's just say it's at its base, it's wide. And all I'm at this point is I'm just getting familiar with this shape, okay? It's like a wedge almost, right? Okay, I think that's a good volume there to get his head. Let's see now if we can tilt this shape up. Okay, so I'm gonna start and just kind of, this is the direction. I'm thinking more of the photo right now. I'm not even worried. I'm not kind of trying to make it perfect. All I'm trying to do is get this form in the right angle. Okay, we're gonna come. This is just practice to get an idea. So this is kind of the axis that the head is pointing. Okay, and it's coming toward me. So if you wanted to, you can kind of put a little arrow there if that would help to know the direction that it's facing. So this is gonna kind of go back in space. I'm just, like I said, I'm just getting familiar because this is a little bit more of a new form, a complicated form. I want to understand it. So this is the back of it there, which we can't see, but I'm just going to come up here like this. And then this is going to be his nose. Let's just say his nose is like this. We'll connect that, and we'll connect that right there. And so then this will become his underside. For help, let's just kind of drop a quick tone in the nose here. And a quick tone on the underside as well. Going from, we'll call this A, B, and C. Going from B to C, that might take some time to practice that. But I'll tell you, the more you could take the more that you could take any type of shape and turn it 3D, and then be able to spin it in your head and draw it from any angle, that is really a powerful tool to master. Go through that process. And let's go ahead now with that experience and gesture him. Okay, again, I think what we're looking for gesture is we're looking for an action line, a containment line, and then trying to look for landmarks. You know, of course, he's coming out of the water there. All right, containment here. So let's just something like that, maybe, right? And now let's get some landmarks in here. So we have this, and this is light, remember. We might come back and change this. This has a nice, I'm just trying to get a quick feel for what's going on here. Okay, so that's a great little gesture there. So this is gesture. All right. Next, we do construction. All right. So construction. Now we just talked about this. Let's see if we've got this angle here. So let's see if we can drop this idea of that pyramid shape. So that's the back end of it. Construction ideas here. Okay. All right, let's come down now, and I'm just gonna. He's in the water here, so then this. Okay. Let's go to the front here and look at this. Let's start thinking about where things are lining up. So he's got his nostrils here, right? The center's going to be off to the right there just a little bit, right? All right, so I'm going to start using some vertical lines here. And let me show you what I'm looking at. This is the part of his mouth. You see that? And if I use a vertical line, okay, that's going to line up just with that part of his eye right there. You see? And then this part, okay, so there's that U shape right there. So look at this. Look at that negative space from his nose to that first eyeball right there, right? So we're going to come down. All right, so that's about where that first eyeball is going to be. Okay. All right, and then this. There's that U right there. We'll look closely at that eyeball because it slopes and then it kind of drops down. You see that? And it's set toward the back end. Boy, they are scary looking, aren't they? You want to say, oh my gosh, these are such mean, but it's like, oh, let's find it's so weird how we associate certain animals with, oh, they look mean. That must mean they're scary. It's like a great white shark. Oh, I found myself a nice great white shark. It doesn't seem possible, but. All right, so there we are, coming around there, around that throat area there. Let's get some teeth in here, right? All right, I'm going to drop some tone underneath. Tone in here. This is great. And then even, look at this, there's this, I just noticed this, there's this great white highlight. You see that? On his jaw. It's just catching the light. All right, we're gonna have to go darker underneath here. There you go. And then I'm gonna, he's in the water, so I'll just put a quick reflection here, right? And then some ovals to suggest that all right, there you go. There's that one. If you do have additional questions, please join our Facebook group. It's totally for free. Post your questions in there. You can direct it toward me, or even down here in the comments below. You can ask a question and I will try and answer it my best. My name's Kurt. I'm a dad who draws. All right. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Okay. Bye-bye.